Urdin Lore. Now that is a name you might not have heard in a very long time. If ever should you be a new noble subject here at the domain. Worry not. I have come out of an impromptu hiatus to share with you all my latest project that I have concocted for this channel. Before we jump into it, however, allow yours truly, Sire Vince, to bid thee welcome to a new broadcast. In today's episode, I am sharing with you a new concept dubbed the Urdin Lore Compendium in the form of a quick Q&A. So let us have at it, shall we? Urdin Lore Compendium is a web series in which I showcase the many aspects and the lore of my narrative setting, Urdin Lore. For many years, it has been a world-building project for me to experiment and play around until I started feeling the drive to write some proper stories using this narrative universe as my setting. It is a modern, high fantasy setting with aspects of dark fantasy without fully delving into the subgenre. I like to call it gray fantasy for that reason. Probably not. It is nowhere near Game of Thrones when it comes to the age restriction, mind you, but Urdin Lore does address and tackle some topics that are mature and more serious in nature, and for that reason, it may not be suitable for a younger audience. You have been warned. Yes, it is. But what type of magic system does Urdin Lore have, you might ask? And to which I would say, the setting tends to lean more towards a hard magic system, having its own set of rules and restrictions. But at the end of the day, I'm not entirely sure myself. The arcanes work in mysterious ways. Indeed, Urdin Lore has dragons. Would it really be a fantasy story without its most fabled poster child? A valid question. And to tell you the truth, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It was never my intention. Sure, I like to believe that I am putting a clever twist or two on some popular fantasy tropes, but to say that Urdin Lore is completely original would be a blatant lie. First and foremost, I wanted to create a narrative universe that is enjoyable both for me and the people who wish to know more about the setting of Urdin Lore. I made it for me, with my interests in mind, but on the other hand, I also wish for folks to enjoy what I am presenting in the Compendium series, which I hope you will do. Well, if so, then I really can't help you there, friend. As I have just mentioned, Urdin Lore was made for me first. If people like it as much as I do, then that's great. If not, well, that is unfortunate. But everyone is entitled to their own opinions and tastes at the end of the day. So long as you remain respectful and sensible with your criticism, no harm is done. It would not be much of a surprise if I'm spilling all the beans already, as much as I would love to. The rest, you will have to wait and see for yourselves when the first episodes of the Compendium come out. Until then, you are welcome to suggest me in the comment section down below what you would like me to showcase first. Thank you, noble subjects of the domain, for watching. This was Sire Vince, your host and the Lore Master. Looking forward to seeing you in the next broadcast. Until next time, and may the LARP be with you. Always.